Why no stick? That is the question I read over and over again, and I appreciate all the comments. I'm going to do my best to answer the most frequently asked questions. I am HitBox Dustin, and this is the Smashbox, and today we're going to talk about why no stick. And to really answer that question, I need to tell you the whole concept behind the entire controller. So it's kind of a broad subject because, yeah, I get it. It's pretty gutsy to just completely get rid of the analog stick and replace it with buttons. So I'm going to give you an idea on what my thinking is behind it and let you know exactly what it's all about. So to do that, let me pull out our trusty GameCube controller and let's just kind of talk about the basic layout and what all the buttons are real quick, and then we'll get into analog. So B and A, Y and X, C stick. As you can see, it's all there. It all looks similar. It's essentially a GameCube controller flattened out into an arcade-style keyboard hybrid layout, and these are awesome Japanese arcade buttons. It's all laid out there for you, and the reason why it's like this is two reasons. One is having control, absolute control over what you're doing, and the second is ergonomics, preventing carpal tunnel. So what I mean by that is when you play on Smashbox, it lays in your lap. You play with your fingers like this, your wrists are straight, everything is comfortable. You're using your fingers and your thumbs. You're using everything to control Smash Brothers. What you're doing right now on a GameCube controller is, I mean, you've got your index fingers here, sometimes you're like this, but essentially most of the work is done with your thumbs. This thumb has to go down and touch the C stick at the right angle. You got to move around. Your thumb's all over the place. On your left hand, you've got to do crazy fast movement, and then you got to lock into these precise angles with your thumb. You know, it's just your thumb doing it. All this work, and like I said, that causes hand strain, and it's a lot to be doing with just your thumbs. I mean, if you ask me, it's kind of inefficient because most of your hand is grabbing the controller and then you've got your thumbs. So what the Smashbox does, and why no stick, is you get to use your fingers to control the analog, and you get to use your thumb to support your fingers to modify your analog to get absolute perfect precise control at crazy rates of speed and accuracy. Same thing with your right hand is you're not going around like this. Your fingers cover everything. You're always camping the C stick, so you can always hit the smash attacks and your aerials and all that stuff. Or in Smash 4, it's really great for Beto because your thumb's always on the C stick. So it just makes more sense because your fingers are doing stuff, your thumbs are doing stuff. Your entire hand is doing work in what you used to be using the majority of just your thumbs. So that, in a nutshell, is exactly why no stick. I just feel it makes so much more sense to share the load. You got your hands, you should use them. I guess quickly to kind of talk about the sweet spot angles and stuff, I'll just talk about tilts real quick. Normally, that's your D-pad. There's a switch on the side. I'll have a picture. That's where you get into tilts. And this is how you get the precision control I was talking about, is because like for tilts, you hold these buttons down and you can get all the tilts, the angled tilts, and then these are the different degrees of how far it's tilted. So rather than relying on very sensitive motor skills to get these delicate half tilt angles, you hold the button down. It's not a macro. It modifies what's normally like a caps lock, like that's a capital letter, and then you hold it down and it's a lowercase letter. So you're still doing everything one button, one input, everything's manual, only it's just a smarter, more efficient way to do it. And that's the whole concept behind Smashbox. Using these different tilt buttons, you're able to get all the varying, every sweet spot you'll ever need, you're able to reach it, so you'll never miss the ledge. It's just a more efficient way to control Smash 4 and Melee. So that's the concept behind why no stick. I'm going to go into a lot more detail on all of this stuff, but TLDR, use your hands. It's the way to go. So I'm HitBox Dustin, and this is the Smashbox.